All right, let me tell you something that you might not like, but it's what you need to hear. The reason you're stuck, the reason you're broke, and the reason you're scared to take risk is because you're worried about being disliked by someone who is absolutely bored of their own lives. You are literally putting your dreams on hold just because you don't want to upset someone who spends 3 hours a day scrolling on Instagram and who argues with strangers online. Hey pretty souls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pankhuri and I am your hype girl. Let me ask you this. If every person who dislikes you suddenly starts liking you, would your life actually change? Would your bank account explode? Would your confidence double overnight? Or would your dream car be parked right outside your house? Stick around until the end because I'm going to give you the blunt truth about this question. And once you hear it, you will never beg for approval again. You know what approval is? It's the cheapest drug. It costs nothing, but it ruins more lives than heroin. Just imagine, as a child, we all have been conditioned to survive on applause. We have to get good grades, and then the teachers and our classmates would appraise us. At home, you're supposed to do what makes your parents happy, even if it's something that doesn't make you happy. On social media, you better get those likes and comments, otherwise, you feel invisible. Trust me, we all have been conditioned to survive on applause. But here's the kicker: applause and approval usually comes with a price, and that price is your authenticity. To be liked, you shrink yourself, you water yourself down, and you sand off your edges just so that you can fit into someone else's comfort zone. And the worst of all, the people that you're so desperately trying to impress, you yourself don't respect them. Think about that. You are addicted to the validation of people you secretly talk trash about. Here's the thing: we all have been conditioned to fit in, to be liked, to not ruffle feathers. But fitting in usually means that you have made yourself small enough so that no one else feels threatened. And guess what? The people that you're shrinking for, they don't even like themselves, let alone you. You're auditioning for the approval from people who can't even approve of their own reflection in the mirror. Just think about it. Let's get one thing straight: not all opinions are created equal. So if tomorrow Elon Musk tells me that I'm stupid or I'm an idiot, I might pause and reflect on that. But if a person who hasn't had a job in 3 years comes and tells me that I'm stupid, I'm not losing my sleep over that. If you wouldn't trade places with them, you need to stop trading your confidence for their opinion. Just ask yourself, would I trade my life with this person? Would I swap my life with this person? If the answer is no, then why the hell are you prioritizing of what they think of you? If I have looked at my own life and I've realized that I have never literally gone to somebody's account or somebody's picture and posted a mean or a rude comment. I've never done that. Even if I wanted to give a constructive feedback, I might have just DM'd them. But I have never literally gone and commented on somebody's post like, you know what, you look bad, you look ugly, this doesn't fit you well, you're looking so bad, or you think you look good. And when I'm actually scrolling through pages or pictures or reels on my feed, I open the comment section. The comment sections are usually filled with sad, disturbing, and negative comments. And these are anonymous accounts. And people are losing their minds, losing their sleep, losing their peace and patience to these comments. Just imagine a person doesn't even have the guts to come to your face and tell you, hey, you know what, you don't look good. They make an anonymous account and they DM or they write mean comments, and you're losing your mental state on that. Just imagine. It's very funny for me when I see these comments on people's profiles, people's pages, usually with anonymous accounts. They have no profile pictures and they have nothing going on in their lives. Because you know what? The people who are so confident, so secure in themselves, and have no insecurities, they would never pull somebody down. So just imagine anyone who's trying to pull you down by being mean to you, by being rude to you, or showing that they dislike you. Just imagine you're already above them and they're trying to pull you down. Now, let me tell you a different side of it. If nobody dislikes you, you're probably just invisible. People don't dislike safe, boring, or average people. Dislike usually comes when you stand out, when you're bold, or when you actually stand for something. Just look at history. Every leader, every innovator was hated at first. No one is immune to dislike or to hate or to rude comments. The real power is in not attending and not directing your focus towards it. So if people dislike you, don't panic. It's proof that you're alive, you're bold, and you're shaking things up. Have you ever noticed that the people that dislike you the most usually resemble the exact opposite of who you want to be? Here's why. Dislike is just projection. So when they throw shade, they are literally just revealing what they hate about themselves. Now let me tell you what actually happened with me at work. So there was this group of girls and they used to laugh, they used to be mean, and they particularly targeted me for a month or two. Whenever I used to give ideas, whenever I used to crack jokes, I used to be funny, they would not react. They would fall silent, and then suddenly in their group, they would whisper something, and then they all would start laughing. ये usually जैसे college में होता है, right? Like एक group बन जाता है, and then they bully everybody, they laugh at them, they would not respond to their ideas, they would just be like, they would make faces, and then later on they laugh on it. And I could sense that this was happening to me, and this affected me for a whole month. I changed my personality. I stopped being funny. My usual self at work is cracking unfunny jokes, laughing all the time, and just going ha ha hoo hoo. That's me at work around the people I'm comfortable with. And with my people I was comfortable. And then these girls were always trying to bring me down, and that affected me for a whole month. I stopped being funny, I stopped laughing, I stopped giving ideas, and I just used to feel so bad. I went to my manager and I told them, like, why are they doing this to me? I have not done anything wrong to them. And in fact, I would never do this to somebody. So why are they doing it to me? My manager told me, just because you are good doesn't mean everyone else is. That very same day, I read a quote. It said, hurt people, hurt people. Now that flipped everything for me. All this while I was feeling bad for myself. That, oh, they are making fun of me, they are laughing on me, they don't think I'm good enough, and they are being rude to me. While in reality, they were the ones who were hurt. Because if you think about it, to make someone feel bad, to pull someone down, to be rude to somebody, you need to be hurt within yourself. So when I read that quote which said, hurt people, everything changed because I started now feeling bad for them. Like, bro, you are hurt. तुम्हारे लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम्स है, तुम्हारे साथ बुरा हो रहा है, या तुम अंदर से इतनी डीपली हर्ट हो कि तुम वो हर्ट मेरे पे प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो, you're taking that out on me. Everything changed. Now, did those girls change? Did their behavior change? No, they still laughed at me, they still made fun, and I was back to my happy self. I was cracking jokes, and I did not even pay a slight bit of attention to them, what they had to say. This one quote literally changed my entire perspective of that situation. If someone says that you're too confident, what they actually mean is that I wish I had your confidence. If they say that you think you're better than us, what they really mean is that you're doing better than me and that is making me insecure. If they say that you're just lucky, what they mean is that I never put in the work and now I'm resenting you for it. Every insult is basically just them writing a confession letter to you. All right, enough theory. Let's get practical. How do you actually deal with people disliking you? Take a hard look at your circle, the people you text, hang out with the most. Ask yourself, are these people helping you grow, helping you touch heights, or they're slowly pulling you down? Energy is contagious. What you surround yourself with, you eventually end up becoming that. So, if every conversation leaves you drained, doubting yourself, or defending your dreams, that's not friendship, that's emotional sabotage. So, firstly, you need to create distance, reduce engagement, and start spending or hanging out with people that challenge you, inspire you, and hold you accountable to your own potential. Every morning, take 5 quiet minutes out for yourself and ask yourself this question: who am I afraid of disappointing today? Maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your parents, your friends, or even strangers on the internet. Write their names down and then ask the follow up question: do they really matter to the person I'm becoming? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. Journaling is about emotional clarity. When you write it down on the paper, you realize how little power they really have on you. All right, let's go to that opening question. If every single person who dislikes you suddenly starts liking you tomorrow, would your life actually change? The answer is no. Nothing would change at all. Your bills wouldn't get magically paid. Your confidence wouldn't skyrocket. All your dreams wouldn't be achieved overnight. So nothing would actually change. The only thing that would change is that you would now be surrounded by a whole lot of bitter and negative people who are just nodding at you while they silently despise you. Their dislike won't kill you, but your fear of it will kill your own potential. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give this video a like, kindly subscribe, and drop in the comments letting me know what you loved about this video. Keep leveling up, keep growing up. See you in the next video. Bye.